Sorry, got cut off there. So what I was saying is you can use the enhanced for loop when you have to check every single item in your for loop. Okay, so here we are checking every single item to find which of these are our maximum value. And if we find a value that is bigger than our current maximum, our new maximum equals whatever new value it is. This was value, loop 1, value, then value, 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 and so on. So, same thing, when you find a minimum, you wouldn't want to set your minimum equal to 0. You would set your minimum equal to the array at spot 0. Okay? You want anytime minimum or maximum, just remember that little bit. Okay? Here is a regular for loop. So here you would want to test if your minimum is greater than the array at spot index, and then index increments by 1 each time. Okay, so here they had it flipped around, but it's the same thing. They said if the array at the index is less than the minimum, do that. Okay, so to convert it into an enhanced for loop, same exact style we did before. Val is the name that we want to give each value in the array, and array is the name of the array. Okay, so here is creating a sum of an array. So you have in an array equals, this is saying something, we don't know what's inside of it. Okay, we make another variable that keeps track of how our total sum. Here we used an enhanced for loop to say it's got to be the same data type as the array, and we've given it a new variable. Array is the name of this array, and our total is equal to our total plus whatever additional item from our array. So at the end of our for loop, and now notice an enhanced for loop or a regular for loop, if only one line of code does not need the curly brackets. Okay, at the end of going through every item in our array, we're going to print off what the total of the sum is. Okay, same thing when we do the average. When we compute the average, we had to go through every single item, add up the array, and the only thing we have to remember is that we are not, if our total was an integer, in this case it isn't, but if it was an integer divided by an integer, that wouldn't be the true average, and so you would have to cast it. Here it is a double divided by an integer, so you don't need to cast it, and you can just use the length to figure out if there's 10 items, you're dividing by how many items there were. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of arrays, and I'll see you next week.